What is up, my beautiful beating me here? First day of February, and we start with this game here, but we got one before that, one not to be overlooked. The Grizzlies at the Hornets. It's time to see Kemba Walker ball out, push the Hornets to closer to 500. Charlotte's favored by 7.5 on this one. I like that spread. I think it is moderate, but I think it is also quite fair. The Grizzlies have been struggling. They've had some good performances mixed in with a lot of bad ones. It'll be interesting to see which rendition shows up tonight, but I'm still picking the Hornets here to win and cover. But the next one, as you can see here, is the one we are going to talk about. Look at that Knicks roster. Dennis Smith Jr., all 70s or lower. It is very, very interesting indeed. Just in retrospect, I'm going to take us to the Mavericks real quick, see if their starting lineup changed. Yeah, you have Tim Hardaway, 79 overall, Trey Burke, Luka Doncic, Harrison Barnes, so forth, because obviously no DeAndre Jordan. It is a very interesting trade that was made. A lot of pieces moved. Knicks are making room for some free agents for next year, but, a big but, if they don't sign any, holy shit, will they be fucked. Also, actually, if they don't sign any big stars, I could see him making pushes for other stars, maybe a Terry Rozier type or someone around there. Get some more solid potential stars. People who have shown promise but haven't got a chance to start. Maybe something like that. And it'll be interesting to see if they trade away Cantor before too long. So anyway, Boston's favored by 13, ESPN 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. I'm picking the Celtics to win and cover here. Knicks at 10 wins. Recent trade. I don't think that's just going to happen. It should be interesting. Thunder at the Heat. Speaking of Thunder, favored by 3.5. I'm picking them to win and cover this one, by the way. Carmelo Anthony finally cleared waivers by the Bulls, and it reminded me of Thunder because he played for them last year. So he's set to be a free agent, so it's going to be interesting to see which team signs him and in what capacity they sign him to play. Outside ballpark, maybe he reunites in Denver for his last year. Doubt that would ever happen. That's like less than a 0.001% chance. Personally, I would prefer to see him join a team that's kind of borderline on the edge of the playoffs right now. A lot of people think the Lakers. That's a possibility. I'd like to see him join someone like maybe the Jazz to add more punch to the bench. Who knows? Then you get the Hawks at the Jazz. Speaking of the Jazz, Jazz favored by 12 here. I think they win and cover. I don't think the Hawks have the matchups for Gobert or Donovan Mitchell in this one. And I think Ingles should have a decent game as well. By decent, I mean at least 15-5. And then you get the Rockets at the Nuggets. One of my favorite matchups of the week, of the month. And I know it's only the first day, but still, two really, really, really good teams. Rockets, well, one really, really, really good team and one really, 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 really good player. The Rockets are on a tear. Well, James Harden's on a tear. The other Rockets typically kind of have been sucking a lot lately. Chris Paul coming back healthy, which is good. He's been back, but he's getting back up to 100%, getting back in the game rhythm. Clint Capella, hopefully he's back soon. Taking on the Denver Nuggets with Jokic. Be interesting to see if the Nuggets can slow down James Harden. If they can slow down James Harden, they can win. If they could limit Harden to that poor-ass shooting percentage he had the other day, they can also win. It doesn't help if you put up 30-something points, but it takes you 30-something shots to do it. That's just how I feel about that. Denver favored by 3.5, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific time on ESPN. I'm picking Denver to win this one. I think it's very close. I think 3.5 is as large as I even feel comfortable going, and that's not even that comfortable at all. It's going to be interesting. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you are new. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.